In 1937, Japan waged war against China. This was the prelude to World War II. It was at this time, when Taiwan was stricken with poverty and devastated by warfare, that Master Cheng was born. The horrors of the war made the little child fully understand how cruel war could be. In 1960, her healthy father suddenly died of a cerebral hemorrhage. Sad and shocked, the young master realized how short and uncertain life is, and she began to think of becoming a nun. Once she decided to become a nun, the master firmly left her life of wealth behind and wandered wherever her spirit led her along the desolate east coast of Taiwan. She finally came to Hualien, where she settled in a tiny wooden hut and led an ascetic life. She often had only one meal a day. Although life was harsh, it was at the same time carefree and peaceful, for the master could spend her time in worshiping the Buddha, reciting the sutras, and studying Buddhism. From studying the wonderful Lotus Sutra, the master learned that just worshiping the Buddha and reciting sutras could not truly save people from their suffering. Through reading that sutra, the master realized that a single seed of kindness could eventually result in millions of seeds. This realization encouraged the shy young nun to go out and serve the needy. She believed that by activating the compassion in one person, she could eventually activate the compassion in millions of people. In 1966, a poor woman suffering from a miscarriage was turned away from a clinic simply because she could not pay the deposit fee. She left behind a pool of blood on the floor. When Master Cheng saw the blood and heard the story, her heart was broken. She resolved to go out into the workaday world and try her best to help the needy. The master and her disciples accepted no offerings and relied on their own strength to earn a living. To save money to help the needy, the nuns sold baby shoes. The master also called on 30 followers, mostly housewives, to save 50 cents each day from their grocery money. In March 1966, the Buddhist Compassion Relief Tzu Chi Foundation was established. 35 years have passed since then. Today, Tzu Chi is active in the 4 missions of charity, medical care, educational development, and cultural promotion. It has also extended its humanitarian aid work from Taiwan to the whole world. Indeed, the Tzu Chi world is a world of love where the sun never sets.
长久以来，这样的用心投入，能让我们的团体能很扎扎实实的在这个社会上，而且让我们的4大志业能平平稳稳的熠熠，让它呈现。的确，我还要说是感恩。
Great love transcends all borders.
全球的慈济人，他们这份为人类、为社会。
Master Cheng's words of advice to all Tzu Chi volunteers. Tzu Chi volunteers across the world are committed to the well-being of humanity. You work hard to purify people's minds and to help the suffering. I want to express my gratitude to you for earnestly carrying out the missions of Tzu Chi. But still, I must remind you all that the more our efforts are recognized, the more careful we must be with every step we take. The 4 missions and 8 footprints of the Tzu Chi Foundation. Mission of charity. Since its establishment 35 years ago, Tzu Chi has formed a network of volunteers around the island who, like Guan Yin, the great compassion bodhisattva, respond to the cause of the needy and relieve their suffering. International Disaster Relief. Beginning in 1991, Tzu Chi extended its work from Taiwan to countries around the globe. Mission of Medicine. From the inauguration of the Tzu Chi General Hospital in 1986, Tzu Chi has gradually built up a web of medical establishments. Bone marrow donation. The Tzu Chi Taiwan Marrow Donor Registry is the largest in Asia and the 3rd largest in the world. Mission of education. This is the Tzu Chi Education Complex, the nurturing ground for the future pillars of society. Mission of culture. From periodicals to magazines, from broadcasting to the Tzu Chi TV that is broadcast worldwide, the mission of culture is aimed at purifying people's minds. Environmental protection. Tzu Chi volunteers appreciate, cherish, and cultivate their blessings. These are the community volunteers who hold up the lamp to light the road for humanity and concern themselves with all suffering people in the world. When the seeds of hope float far, far away, love takes root and grows in foreign lands. Plant the earth with seeds of goodness. Embrace the global village with great love.